Okay, it's half time. Spurs are down 1-0 at Old Trafford. What went wrong the first half? Is it Kino?
It's Kino and Jenas.
Is it the referee?
No,
Not giving yellow
referee's
card?
okay. Referee's okay.
Referee's okay.
Yeah, referee's okay. So far.
So far.
Yeah.
Kino's not doing anything up there, isn't it?
Yeah. Nothing.
Nothing.
He likes to fall down. That's it.
He's taking cue from Nani, isn't it?
Yeah, Nani is better in terms of.
So how can you improve second half? What? Take out Kino, bring in Pavlyuchenko maybe, or Crouch?
Definitely, we have to. I mean, for me, I think we have to take out Jenas and Keane. Pavi for Keane, and I prefer Sandro.
Because Sandro's on the bench.
Yeah.
He could, because there's a certain void in the middle, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Because
definitely.
once Bale moves off to the left, and then Modric and Van der Vaart stick together, there's a huge void between them and also Lennon at the side.
Yeah. Because at the moment, I think our players Modric and what's his name, Van der Vaart, actually is creating all the chances for the forward. It's just that Keane just couldn't convert. So we need to have Pavi there. I don't mind Crouch, but it's better to have Pavi.
Okay.
Pavlyuchenko, yeah.
All right, cool. Let's let what happens in the second half. Hopefully, you don't have to wait for another 21 years for a win at Old Trafford.
I'd take a draw. Seriously, I'd take a draw. If we can win, that's excellent.
Because it's pretty good because City lost today.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah. So, but we also got West Brom coming out right behind us,
True. But West Brom wouldn't last. It wouldn't last.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't worry about them.
So come on, you Spurs, second half.
Yeah, come on, you Spurs.
Two more avid Spurs fans. We are down 1-0. This is one of the oldest Spurs fans we have here. Is Abang Najib.
Yes.
And he's Hamid. He's the younger one. So what do you think went wrong first half?
Well, for one thing, we were denied by the post. We denied by the post, but otherwise okay. But then we seem to be holding something back. I don't know. Something back. But then I think in the second half, if we have a bit more aggression, it will be okay.
I mean, we still have a problem in the back four, right?
Okay,
especially with set pieces.
Yeah. Eventually, because a lot of our main players are injured, so eventually it's quite difficult because every match we change, the back four change, so it's quite difficult for them to gel together. So, but under these circumstances, I think we are playing quite good. It's just
But looking at the stats at halftime, Spurs had 56% of possession.
Yes, definitely.
But it's just the final third that we can't make anything. So is Kino still the problem? Robbie Keane.
No, that's the thing, because the reason I think Harry Redknapp put him in is because he's quite fast. So we're going to go...
Fast without the ball.
Yeah, that's the thing, without the ball. But that's the thing, our midfield, once we got the ball, we're surrounded by 4 players. So I think Harry Redknapp must do something after this, because we let them run around our midfield like that, but when we got the ball, they're like 4 people around Modric. So we can't move.
So far, the only 2 players making any waves is actually Modric and Van der Vaart.
Yes.
And Lennon is locked out. Bale is locked out.
Bale, in the second half, I think Bale has got to get into the picture. Bale, he has got to get in the picture because versus Inter Milan and all that, he's the man. So I think for this game, for the second half, he has to get more in the picture.
Like Leonard was saying, Bale looks kind of sluggish. Is he still thinking, I scored 3 against Inter Milan, Is it still in his head?
I think it's more like psychology, because he got too much respect against SAF and the whole Manure team. I mean, like, we should just we just park the bus there, or eventually we just attack them. That's too different. This is our resident Sasquatch. Today he's shaved. It's very rare.
So who he borrowed the cap from?
Yeah, I think he ate somebody and took his cap. Yeah, that's the thing with the Sasquatch.
So, 21 years no win at Old Trafford. Spurs this season have been known to come back in the second half. Can we or can we not?
I think we can.
I think maybe after this, Harry Redknapp will do the same speech during the Inter game. I think the worst case we would draw, but knowing from our record, we did come back from behind. So let's just hope that with all the supporters here and with our prayers, maybe we can get 2 goals.
And it's the first time we're filming this, so it'll be nice to have a Spurs win.
Yeah, and thank God I went for my plastic surgery, so it's good.
If not, you look as old as Majeed.
Yes, that's true. I was there in 1961. Yes.
All right, guys, second half of Spurs, right?
Yeah. Come on, you Spurs! Yeah.
Right, second half is about to begin. There's another Spurs fan here, but we've got enough of Spurs, but we've got 2 United fans sitting on this side. Pat and also Kenneth, right? All right. First half, what do you think?
Spurs had few chances, but I think United were dominating the whole time.
But the stats say that Spurs had 56% of possession.
But the
albeit it may be in their own half lah.
Yeah, but we had more chances, and I think we were. In my opinion, I think Spurs were letting the ball off more often than United.
But basically, United are capitalizing on the very weak back four, right?
Yeah. Weak back four. I think today's back four was pretty good.
But they still fail to stop anything from a set piece. You know, Spurs I'm talking about. So United are capitalizing on that.
Yeah,
they know the weakness.
Yeah. I think, but Man U played well just now in the first half. Maybe because of their passes, they were being pretty good passes and bringing the ball into the half pretty well.
And of course, the Spurs defense just simply couldn't cope up with Nani's pace, I guess.
Absolutely, he's really fast. But then the midfield couldn't cope with Van der Vaart or even Modric.
True.
So what is Carrick and Fletcher got to do about that? Because they're pretty much responsible of United's midfield.
I think Fletcher's he's doing a decent job by doing the dirty job. He's
being more defensive in this match,
he's being more defensive, and I think Carrick has to improve in the second half.
You think Ferguson will make any changes for the second half?
Yeah, maybe take off Berbatov later towards the game.
I think he'll take off Carrick for Scholes. He needs a man to pass the ball, to keep the ball in the midfield.
Chicharito is going to get another goal, 8 goals
yes,
in 8
of course,
games.
late in the half.
Of course.
All right, so what do you think is the final score going to be?
3-0.
3-0?
Yeah.
3-1.
Now we'll come to Kelvin. Do you buy that 3-0?
Definitely not. It's going to be 3-1 in our favor. 1-3. Come on.
So
Come on.
This like Kelantan coming back against Negeri Sembilan. Let in one go, but second half will come back.
A whole different level. We're up here in Kelantan.
So that's about it. We're going to sit down and watch the second half, and hopefully it's no more the fellowship of the suffering for Spurs in the second half. This final score was Spurs 0, Man United 2, but there was a big contention about United's second goal. So we've got a neutral here. His name is Warren. He's here with Leo for the futsal tournament. So you're a referee as well. What's your take on that United second goal? It looked like a free kick then, and the keeper didn't touch the ball.
There was a free kick. The United player's fallen over. He's obviously thought there's a contact there. He's handled the ball. Referee's obviously given a free kick for the handball. Goalkeepers then brought the ball out, put the ball down. No one's touched the ball, and the United players put the ball in the back of the net. It's no goal. It should have been a yellow card to the United player as well.
But when the referee consulted the assistant, who was a little closer to the incident and saw whether the ball moved or not, but he still allowed the goal.
At the moment, it's a typical English Premier League blunder again. It's happened a couple of times over the last few weeks.
And United always get the run of the referees at their home ground.
Oh, geez, yeah. United at United. What do you expect?
So you were hard done by the result, pretty much.
I don't think you. The way it looked, you weren't going to score. But 1-0 is a fairer result, not 2-0.
All right. Thanks a lot, Warren. Thanks a lot for joining us here together with the Spurs group.
No problems.
Hope you have a safe flight and have a good time back in Brisbane.
Thank you.
Do you enjoy yourself here while you're here?
Oh yeah, it was great fun.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Next, we move on to the rest of the Spurs guys. A little bit suffering here. Leo, you'll be leaving to Brisbane.
Yeah.
Not a nice night to end things, yeah?
Not a nice night at all, no, very sad. But yeah, it's Old Trafford, yeah. When was the last time we won there?
Yeah. So
It's been such a long time. So yes, we'll just have to work on Bolton next week.
Yep, absolutely. We got Inter Milan during the midweek for the Champions League.
Yep.
Felix, here we go again with another one of those results from
The
Old
sad
Trafford.
tradition continues.
All right. So you
The
pretty
sad
much-
tradition continues.
you
Always
trying
we're always
to
play
vent
against-
out your frustration to the referee direct or something like that?
No, just Facebook.
Just Facebook lah.
Yeah. Man U fan getting in my face.
Okay. Leo, I know you got 101 things to say, but again, in Old Trafford, we didn't get the referees' benefit of the doubt.
What to do? I think that's the only way that teams like United can beat Spurs, by cheating. It's so obvious that, firstly, the first free kick was not supposed to be a free kick. Kabul won the ball very clearly when you see it from the slow replay. And obviously the second goal was a joke. Total joke.
But like Warren was saying, we didn't look like scoring in the second half anyway.
Well, the thing is that, it's goals like that takes team down, how do you come back from that kind of crap? If you had lost from a decent goal, I think it would have been that bad, but to lose it in that manner, come on. That's ridiculous, there's no sportsmanship at all.
Well,
and they can actually go and celebrate that kind of victory. Congratulations, United. You deserve it.
But on hindsight, looking forward, we've got Inter Milan during midweek.
Yep.
Van der Waart went off with what looks like a hamstring injury, and he could be out for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's possible. This will give the other team players a run for their slots, and I'm hoping that Kranjčar can come in and fill that slot for us.
And it's not going to be easy because come the next weekend, it's Bolton away.
Yeah, it's true. It doesn't matter who we meet next week, but it's all about fair play. I think if we were to lose by how many goals down and we lose it fairly, it's fine. But to lose it in that manner, come on, it's ridiculous.
Well, suffering continues, but what can we say? It was a nice outing with the Spurs group right here, and hopefully the next time when we get together for the next match, Bolton away, hopefully, or if not the next one, the next big one, we'll see you again the next time right here on Stadium at HooHaa.my.